I learned to ride in New York City where I grew up. Not my first bike, but the first bike that mattered was given to me by my dad when I graduated from high school and I began to ride around the city. Pretty soon I learned I could make money as a bike messenger in New York, and that's how I really learned to ride. I ride in whatever ways I can. So I'll ride to the store, and I like to ride to work when I can. That mostly means in the summers. It's about 17 miles from where I live in the western suburbs. This is a wonderful place to ride a bike, this area of the country, because you can be not very far outside of Boston and find really beautiful roads without too much traffic on them. When I get to the law school, normally I just ride straight into the elevators. As long as there's nobody in the lobby who I'm going to scare. I try to be polite and nice about these things. I'm starting my 17th year teaching at BU, and there's nothing about the job that I really dislike.
But as we try to think about, as we use this example...
The most fun that I have at this point in my career is teaching first years, taking them from the point where they're approaching law school with some imagined idea of what it is to go to law school and to go on to become a lawyer, and get them through to the end of the semester where they have a much more realistic sense of that, and hopefully a much more excited sense. All my students, unfortunately, have to suffer through some of my obsession with European pro cycling. It pops up in class every now and then. I don't think any of them know it, but the names they encounter on my final exams are all names of pro cyclists. It doesn't matter to anybody, but it makes me happy when I'm writing the exams. Pro cyclists will say that what the sport is about is who can suffer the most, who can overcome the pain that's involved in pushing yourself right to the limit. And in that respect, I think a weekend warrior like myself can really feel I can push myself to my limit in the same way the best cyclists in the world can. Riding gives you an extraordinary sense of power and freedom. When you're on a bike, which is an amazing machine, you just feel like you can do a lot more. Move a lot faster, be more in control. I'd always rather be on the bike, almost no matter the weather, no matter the time of day. So I ride whenever I can.